Hey guys, what's going on? My name is James Mason. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up my favorite scanner to find the best possible stocks to short. So, if we're talking about in terms of day trading, I like to make my trades on the 5-minute chart. So I will scan on the 5-minute chart. So let me get rid of this camera. Alright. Now the reason why I feel the need to show you guys this is with the change in the economy in the stock market, and you can look up so many things online from different economists dealing with the economy and what they're saying, how we're possibly going to go into a recession. So I need to show you how to handle this in trading. Now, even though we will go into a recession, according to them, you can still take long positions and make great profits. That's not going to say that, that stocks are not going to go up. You will still have your stocks that make massive runs for whatever reason it may be. But overall, a lot of stocks are going to tank. So here's how to handle it, and here's how to trade them by shorting. So this is my favorite stock scanner right here, as you guys know from the free trading course. If you don't know about it, go up to my playlist section. I have 2 different playlists for 2 different styles. So this scanner right here, this is what I looked for in my long positions. Now, how you need to change this, and this is critical to find stocks to short, and I'm going to show you using the Bollinger Bands. Go right here. Well, first off, put in whatever price range that you're working in. Keep this the same. And right here at the percentage change this to -3%. Now this next one, where it says the closed has increased, change this increased to decreased. And you're going to change this to the 5-minute chart or the 1-minute chart, just whatever time frame that you are using. Now for shorting, you can look up on the 1-year, 1-day chart, but I highly don't recommend to swing short in your trades, because you do not know what can be released after hours. And if you think you can lose money taking a long position, you don't know what losing money is until you take a position shorting and great news is released after hours and you get destroyed. So I have this changed, and I'm going to put it on the 5-minute scanner. And when you scan this throughout the day, for every 5 minutes, that's when, it will change within the 5-minute ranges right here, but it's really going to change. Like when this turns, for instance, right here, this will say, 12:45. If you hit scan again, it's going to, update it with that current selection. So we're going to scan this, and this is what we have pulled up. Now let's see, just to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to create a watch list. And now go to charts. There we go. All right. Okay. So what this will do on the 5-minute chart, and make sure your chart right here is actually set on 5 minutes, because you don't want to have it set on either a day or 1 minute or whatever it is, and your scanner scanned on the 5-minute chart. You're going to end up screwing yourself up if you don't have those compatible with each other. So when this will generate throughout the day for you, what it's going to do is going to show something like this. For instance, we'll just say we started watching it, or we scanned it for this criteria, and it pulled up this right here. So here we are. Basically, with these Bollinger Bands, when a stock, especially a larger cap stock, breaks past this lower Bollinger Band, it's probably going to run down for at least a little while before it shoots back up. So on your day trades, you have to be quick, quick to get that profit and get out. So let's just say you got in, we'll just say right here, and heck, we'll just say you wrote it to right here. You made, it says minus 0.4, so you made 40 cents per share right there. Right here, you made 75 cents per share, $1 per share. We'll take it all the way down here to this low, $1.32 per share. Go to this next one. Now, with this scanner, what it's showing you is, well, technically it's showing you, because the market is closed, the decrease of minus 3% over the last 2 bars, which this is the top 5-minute chart. So 2 bars will be 2 5-minute periods. So if you just look back, let's see, if it generated, it could show something like this right here. Here's 2 periods that are less than this one. And this I wouldn't short, just because it's still uptrending. What I mean by shorten using this style is you have to wait for it to break past this lower Bollinger Band. So for instance, right here, let's just say you got in right there and you wrote it down right there, made 11 cents per share, and over here you made 13 cents per share. So for this stock, Netflix, let's go back right here. Now, before you take your position in this short, make sure you look back up this chart. If this thing has broke through this lower Bollinger Band multiple times, do not, absolutely do not take that short, because that actually could be the bounce and it reverses on you. As you can see right here, let's just say you generated this list and you just saw this and immediately just wanted to jump in. Well, if you jumped in, say you got in right there, well, heck, it starts going up, and right here you actually lost $1.68 per share. But if you look back up here where it actually took its huge dip for the day, it broke through right here. So let's just say we got in, heck, right here, and it goes up right here, but then it starts coming back down, and right there, hold on, right in here is actually where you'd break even, but it does come back down and it hits that lower band, and right there you actually make a profit of $1.82 shorting this. Now, was that the best trade possible? Absolutely not. But at the same time, depending on how you trade and how you play this or whatever, if you would have just took a short right here and got out right there, within 5 minutes you made 70 cents per share profit. Now, if you took this short and it started going up right here, you are minus $1.75, and you really shouldn't take that much of a loss per share. Honestly, right here, that would still suck to take 38 cents per share loss, but 38 cents is better than $1.75. But if you held on to this thing and watched it, there's a good chance that this thing is going to take a harder dip in the near future before it actually goes up for the day. So right there, $1.96 profit per share. This next one. Let's see. Go to the beginning of the day. Now, this one right here, honestly, it really doesn't look too good. I mean, you do see this big dip right here, and if you play in between these lines, then you know how to use it. But I only play once it breaks past these upper and lower bands. So, looking right here, this one I wouldn't take a position in, just because if you look right here on the MACD, it's actually starting to cross over, as you can see right here. Yeah, it does tank right there, but then immediately it shoots back up, and you can actually see that with the MACD that it's crossing over. But if you did manage to stay in this for whatever reason, and if you held on, you would actually end up making 5 cents per share profit at its next lowest point, which honestly would be a horrible trade. But still, it did go down. But like I said, horrible trade. I wouldn't have traded that. So we'll look at this one. So this one actually opened the day just tanking, and honestly, that's just something that you have to watch. So if I was watching Verizon at this time, and chances are this probably wouldn't even have kicked up on my scanner, but let's just say if it did, and if I got in right there, I took it right there, and it started pulling back right there at its low, and this next one, it started dipping back down, and let's just say I took it right there. That is 8 cents per share profit. And like I said, you have to be quick on this. Don't try to hit home runs. Lock in those profits and walk away. Find your next trade. Now if you look over here, it dips hard, it breaks past, and let's just say you got in right here and you took it right there. That's 4 cents per share. Or we'll just say you watched it and it broke. You got in at when it broke that band. Took it right there. That's 6 cents per share. Or we'll just say you took it at its lowest point right there after it broke that band, and you just went over here. That's 5 cents at that point. And at the end of the day right here, that's actually 11 cents. Now, would you hold on to that for that period of time when it went up right here or right here? Absolutely not. You'd be crazy. But what I'm saying is, or what I've already said is, be quick on this. Lock in those profits. So I hope you guys are able to utilize this. But first, paper trade with this. Because once you start seeing this for yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about, and it will make you a believer. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, and please share some of these videos for me. I would greatly appreciate it. So I will go ahead and end this video, and again, thank you, and I will see you in the next one.